Hello and welcome. Today we're making pulled duck stacked enchiladas that I think you're really gonna love. I'm Chef Jim and you're watching Publix Aprons Cooking School online. Okay, so for our duck enchiladas, first thing we need is a duck. So we've got our previously frozen duck here that we thawed in the refrigerator overnight. So we're going to prepare it for baking and we're gonna stuff it with a few aromatics. So I've got a lemon here that I'm just gonna cut in half. And I've got a bulb of garlic, I'm gonna do the same. And then I'm gonna go ahead and poke the skin of the duck with a fork. The skin of the duck contains a lot of fat, so by poking it with a fork, we're gonna allow the release of that fat and the rendering of it during the cooking process. And then I'm gonna season both sides of the duck with a little salt and pepper. Always fresh ground pepper if you can. Season the other side. Just like so. Then I'll flip it back over. And we're gonna fill the cavity with the lemons and the bulb of garlic that we cut in half. This is gonna help flavor our duck and keep it nice and moist during the cooking process. After the duck is seasoned and stuffed, we're gonna place it in our roasting pan, breast side up, and we're gonna roast this at 400 degrees for 2 hours and 15 minutes. But we're gonna do it in 3 stages. We're going to cook it for 45 minutes, breast side up. Then we're gonna flip it, cook it for 45 minutes, back side up. And then we'll flip it over again for the final 45 minutes of cooking, breast side up again. This is gonna promote nice, even cooking, and it's gonna allow the skin to get nice and crispy, and the duck will be evenly cooked for us. Set the timer for 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and flip it over. Okay, next we're gonna make the sauce for our enchiladas. One of the ingredients in our sauce that we're gonna use is a Guajillo chili. This is a pretty mild chili. It's the dried form of a Mirasol chili. It's a Mexican pepper. It's got a nice, mild, earthy taste to it, and it's gonna make this enchilada sauce taste really good. And what I'm doing is I'm just removing the stem and the seeds. All we're gonna use is the flesh of the chili. So this is really easy. Just take the top right off, peel it, remove the stem, just kind of squeeze it in your fingers, and those seeds will come right on out. Okay, so now that the chilies have been stemmed and seeded, we're gonna give them a little dry roast in our saucepan here. So I've had this getting hot on medium heat, and we're just gonna go ahead and add our guajillos right into the pan. No oil or anything, just gonna dry roast them. And this process is gonna help develop quite a bit more flavor on these chilies. We'll let these go for 3 or 4 minutes and they're gonna become nice and fragrant and they're gonna make this sauce taste that much better. So our Guajillo chilies are nice and toasted. I've been turning them occasionally. I think they're ready to go. So we can add the rest of the ingredients for our enchilada sauce. First thing I'm gonna add is some chicken stock. Might splatter a little bit because that pan's pretty hot, as you can see. Then we're gonna add a little tomato salsa. And some dried cumin, garlic powder, and oregano. At this point, we'll turn our heat up to high and we'll bring this sauce up to a boil. Then we'll cover it and let it steep for 5 minutes, and it'll be ready to go. So now we're gonna go ahead and blend it up. So always be careful whenever you're blending a hot mixture. First thing I'm gonna do is take some of the Guajillo chilies out, put them in the blender. Boy, this smells delicious. Once I have most of the chilies out, then I'll go ahead and use a spoon and pour the rest into the blender. We're gonna go ahead and puree this on high for just a couple minutes until it's nice and smooth. Okay, looks good. Once the sauce is pureed, we're gonna return it to the saucepan, bring it up to a simmer and cook it for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so we cooked our duck for a total of 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we let it cool and rest for about 20 minutes, and here it is. Isn't it beautiful? Now what we're gonna do is we're going to remove the skin and we're going to pick the meat. That's what we're gonna use in our enchilada. I'm just gonna start, anywhere you want, and just kind of pull the skin off of the breast first here. I'm gonna put that on a sheet pan. We're actually gonna put this in an oven and crisp it up. And then I'm gonna start picking the meat apart with my hands. So I'll just start with the breast meat, kind of pull a chunk off, and then shred it by hand into little pieces, right here into my bowl. Okay, so I think I've gotten just about all the meat I can off the duck here, and I'm a little bit greasy, so I think I'm gonna go wash up and grab my tortillas, so I'll be right back. We're ready to assemble the enchiladas and bring it home. So first thing I'm gonna do is take a little of our sauce here and just top that shredded duck meat. And we'll just kind of toss that together a little. Wow, does that smell good. Then I'm gonna take our tortillas and we're gonna build these stacks. So we'll be using 8 tortillas to make 4 enchiladas. We'll top those with a little duck. Try and divide this equally. And we'll top that with a little pepper jack cheese. Then we'll place one more tortilla on top. And sprinkle on the remainder of the pepper jack cheese. Now once we've done that, we're gonna place the enchilada stacks and the duck skin into a 400-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so our duck skin cracklings are done. They're nice and crispy. And our enchilada stacks are also ready to go. I'm gonna be careful because this is real hot. Just came out of the oven. I'm gonna take our duck skin cracklings over here and I'm gonna give them a little chop. So you can see how they're nice and crispy and they just cut right up. Here we have our serving plates and we're gonna cut our enchilada stacks into 4 pieces each. Wow, does that look good? So we have a variety of garnishes. It's up to you. You can use whatever you like. We're gonna take some onions and guacamole. And then we have a little Mexican crema, which is similar to sour cream. What do you think? Looks pretty good, huh? Now I guess all that's left is my favorite part, and that's giving it a taste and seeing how we did. I think I'll just go ahead and eat this by hand. Wow, how good is that? Boy, the duck and the wonderful smoky Guajillo sauce on there just combines great with that guacamole and that crema. I'll tell you what, these are delicious. I hope you have as much fun making these and eating them as I did. Click the link below for this full recipe, and be sure to subscribe to the Publix YouTube channel and check out the Aprons Cooking School online playlist for more from our chefs. Thank you, take care. Now I think I'm gonna have a little more of this enchilada.